Welcome. You are now experiencing
We on one podcast. They cannot say it. Nobody say it.
Yeah. They want me rap to a trap beat. I said before I was a rapper, before I was an actor, I used to hustle on the back streets. When you was in the school, I was making moves, ran the streets like an athlete. They want me rap to a trap beat. Made a decent living without the record deal. Started out with coke, ended up with pills. I ain't into popping, I'm in the large bills. Started out with thous, now I'm in the mills. In the movie Unplugged, I showed you how it be. On Amazon Prime or Tubi TV. Call me Little Clay Wizzy or Uncle LC. Been getting to the bag since the age of 16. Look, I ain't in the goofy and I ain't in the hoopy. Running around town, acting clown for the coochie. Cause mommy in the Gucci and the fellas in the Louis. I'm only in the houses and cars and getting Lucci. Return on my investments, the only thing I mess with. If I TikTok, you get dropped. Cause I be on some next shit on this trap beat. They want me rap to a trap beat. I said before I was a rapper, before I was an actor, I used to hustle on the back streets. When you was in the school, I was making moves, ran the streets like an athlete. They want me rap to a trap beat. If you ain't bought no paper, then I'ma see you later. Fulton County and Atlanta or Decatur, where's greater? It's where I get that money, be ducking all the haters. Pretty chick, ass softer than my next door neighbors. Going bounce, going bounce, going bounce, going bounce. Make me pop a rubber band, ain't no need for counting it. She my down, she my down, she my down. Make me flip 100 grand and put it down as assets. If you don't know the game, then you known as a lame. It's Little Clay Wizzy and it's simple and plain. I'm on this trap beat. They want me rap to a trap beat. I said before I was a rapper, before I was an actor, I used to hustle on the back streets. When you was in the school, I was making moves, ran the streets like an athlete. They want me rap to a trap beat. If you don't know the game, then you known as a lame. It's Little Clay Wizzy and it's simple and plain. I'm on this trap beat. They got me rapping to this trap beat.
What up, good people? This is the We On One podcast. I'm your boy, Draco Man on Fire.
I'm the Baltimore Don.
Donnie Jones.
Hey, we got special guest here today. As y'all just heard, you feel me? You see, they want him to rap on a trap beat. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the soldier, Lord Clayway.
Ready, man. What's happening?
Bumping the whole time. Like,
Baltimore legend, that's right.
With y'all, man?
What's happening,
good,
man?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling. ATL style in the garage. We got the grill lit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cooling out with the fam. You know how it is.
What y'all got on the grill right now?
Shit, we got salmon, we got Beyond Burgers, we got hot dogs.
Right.
Name it, man.
We should have did the interview there.
Yeah, shit. We need to be down that motherfucker. Hey, we coming down there.
It's never too late. Just let me know when y'all in town, man. We can make it happen.
Hey, we coming down there. We coming down there for part 2 of the visuals. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Already, man.
Hey, Clay, man, what's good, man? It's been a minute, man. What's going on with you?
Man, staying busy, man. Keeping it moving, man. Keeping it pushing, man. Enjoying life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
How things on y'all end, man?
Hey, man, same here. Keeping it moving, man. Staying out the way. You know?
Yep.
Staying busy, man.
Progression.
Trying to break the code, you feel me? Trying to crack the code, should I say.
Congratulations to y'all, man, on y'all podcast, too, man.
Thank you, bro.
Man,
That's what's
appreciate
up,
it.
man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
Sure.
I'm glad you took time out
man.
your day to come on the show too, bro. Cause you know, I know you have a busy schedule, brother.
Already, man, but it's all love, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm still B-more. I'm in the ATL, but I still tell niggas, nah, I'm originally from B-more, man. You know what I mean?
Already. What's the first thing they ask you? Is the wire real?
Oh, you already know. You already know.
I was living down there for a little while. I lived in DeKalb County and Decatur County.
Decatur was greater.
And
Already.
I lived in Caton County a little bit too, so I know a little bit about Atlanta a little bit.
That's where we shot a little bit of Hot Atlanta in Clayton County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, before you dig into that, Clay, I want you to you know, let everybody know who don't know who Little Clayway is. They don't know where it started from. Let them know who Little Clayway is, man.
Give it to them, bro.
Oh, man, you know, I'm like I said, I'm originally from B-more, man. Since day one, I've been into the hip hop scene in B-more, WWI, and WEBB, even B103 when Frank Ski was there. I'm way before 90 TQ.
Yeah.
All of that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, just always been in the hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And especially B-more hip hop. I just got love for it, you know what I'm saying? Cause we, you know, even today, we don't really get as shine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they never give us our shine. They's like they blackball us and put us on the back burner. Anybody ever seen get signed? Like I'm watching Rowdy Rex right now, like waiting to see what they gonna do with his career. Like, you know what I'm saying? You not?
Yeah.
I want to see an artist really get that real push. You feel me? I never seen them really push an artist from Baltimore, and they always be doing it on their own. Cause you know what I mean? The labels is like, it's like, I feel like the labels is like blackballing our city for a reason. I don't know if it's because niggas used to beat. I thought it was New York stopping shit, like, cause they had a little beef with Baltimore back in the day. You know the old shit, niggas pop niggas here.
Right. No, we just gotta learn our business. Right. We gotta learn our business.
Or niggas come down here to perform and they fucking up the show. You feel me? Like Lord shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
We just gotta learn our business down here. You know what I'm saying?
So, B-more got a lot of talent, man. One thing about B-more dudes is, you know, I know it's an off the hook city, but a lot of the dudes in the town is really smart and intelligent. Mm-hmm. You know, the thing is, we in survival mode back home. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get it, man. And, you know, cause a motherfucker ain't gonna give you a job, don't mean a nigga ain't gonna eat.
Right,
get what I'm saying? So, and New York, I mean, New York really, I'm saying from my point of view, New York always gave us props. Whenever I'm in, well, not lately, but I used to be in New York a lot, man. And it was never nothing bad said about B-more. It was always a little bit of like, y'all niggas off the hook, but the love was always there. I mean, if you know, back in the day, a lot of B-more artists supported. I mean, a lot, not artists, but B-more period supported New York artists, man. We grew up listening to a lot.
We grew up the Wu-Tang Clan and all that. I'm talking more from the street perspective. You know, this guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking more from the street perspective side, not from the industry side.
Nah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I be trying to think. Like, I've been watching the music industry like forever. You feel me? Like, I've been watching them, and I just don't feel like they've been really like supporting. Even up to Kevin Lyles. I follow Kevin Lyles. I never seen him support no artist. Like, I commented on one of his posts. Like, I said, man, I don't never see you promote a Baltimore artist, and I hate that for you. You know what I'm saying? And that. Well,
he actually supported Drew Hill. You know what I'm saying?
That's I'm talking about now. While he here now, like I be seeing him on all them other guys. You feel me? He on all them other guys. I ain't never seen him post a Baltimore artist.
Ain't his job to post.
Did he sign? He signed Kurt Cobain, right? Didn't he sign him?
I don't know on that.
They flipped the 10 Trees remix, the bankroll.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know too much about that situation right there.
I read his book and all that though, but I'm just saying, I just don't feel like the industry really like.
Yeah, but
well, I mean, I definitely feel what you're saying. I used to, me and Kevin Lyle's brother, Aaron Lyle, man, we he good people.
Yeah, I fuck with him. I ain't saying I'm just saying, like, all right, we gonna get off of that subject, though, bro.
I got what you're saying, though.
But I just was really trying to talk about the industry not really fucking with us like that, bro. You've been doing this for a long time.
But you know what? You know what I say? Fuck the industry, man. We always gotta do our own thing. Cause if you wait for them motherfuckers, you'll never get nothing done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how I look at the industry. Like, fuck I don't even fuck a industry, nigga. We gonna move this motherfucking shit the way it's going. That's how we gonna do it.
Hey, they don't know you've been doing this. You feel me?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was hand in hand out the truck. You know what I mean? Back in them days.
I think I met you before a while ago. Like, I've been following all. I remember all the artists from Baltimore, man. Like.
Yeah, and BMO was a good. At the time we was moving, man, it was a real good vibe, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was a real good vibe as far as put music out independently. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Back in the day, I've been moving. I've been moving for so long. When I was trying to get a record deal, I was in like I was like 11 to 12. Wow. Cam Jam was pushing me. Like, but when I got older, right, and I started making my own money, I'm gonna tell you something. I had a dude back then, right? This is what I used to do. I used to buy records, right, and I used to look at the back of the record, and I would get the address to the record companies and mail them out tapes and stuff like that.
Wow.
And I would get letters back and shit. It was always like some bullshit. But one guy called me and he was like, yo, and I ain't even gonna lie, this what threw me off. He was like, man, I like you. He said, but the problem is you talking about B-more like it's the place to be, and it's really not like that. Wow. And this was back in the day. Like, this might have been like fucking 88, 89, and I was just like, yeah, but that shit left a nasty taste in my mouth.
Right,
so after he said that, I was just like, man, fuck them niggas, man. Like, I was never trying to. After that, I was never trying to get no deal. So if you even look back at like some of the older things on my older music, like, I was talking entrepreneur shit 20 years ago. And you know what? You know, when I said I was an entrepreneur 20 years ago, you know what the motherfucker said? Oh, you don't got a job. I said, oh, that's how you looking at this. I said, oh, okay. All right. But now they got motherfucking classes about being an entrepreneur.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I was right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
They just didn't want a black man to be the certification of being a business owner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it wasn't gonna be believable from you saying it, cause we was noticed if we had money, we was drug dealers or into some criminal shit. You feel me? Right.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I heard you say something and it stood out to me. Not to cut you off. You said you was rapping at 11 years old, right? So
yeah.
How many years is that you've been rapping?
Oh man, let me say this. 85 is when I bought LL Cool J. I can't live without my radio. And I fell in love with that. After that, I was like, fuck it, I'm trying to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I was a little boy, like, I was playing with fucking Transformers and G.I. Joe, right? Let me tell you what I did. I started fucking selling Transformers and G.I. Joe at my elementary school to buy records and shit, right? Because you know, LL was talking big shit. 6
Right.
G's for 20 minutes is the pay I earn. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know what a G was back then. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's like, this nigga's like 6 G's for 20 minutes is the pay I earn. I was like, nigga, I'm on this little boy shit. Like, I gotta get rid of these Transformers, G.I. Joe. I started selling them shits at my school and just buying records. And I started DJing parties. Started getting a little bit of bullshit equipment, producing. I met Cam Jam, Mellow P, different guys, and Master Roof from the Northeast Crew who was on the radio back then on WWIN, and I just started fucking moving, man.
My man was flipping G.I. Joes and Transformers. That's a hustler right there, yeah.
Man,
yeah, no bullshit.
I was selling sugar straws and airheads. And Jolly Ranchers and shit. That's what I was selling.
Man was flipping toys, yeah.
Already.
He was trying to get that 6
time,
G's
though.
for 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life. Like, you listen to Rock the Bells, the niggas say, yo, LL say 26 G's for 20 minutes. The pay I earn, I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, like, we was doing talent shows. Shout out to my man O. O was right next to me. But look, man, I was recording niggas. I was buying my tennis shoes and all that shit from producing, recording. I was doing that shit at an early age, so I knew, you know, it was. I didn't know much about hustling, but I knew it was bringing something to the table. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I got into the streets, I looked up like, wait a minute, I could do this shit. I can go, you know, back then we had to go to disc makers that was right outside of Philly and Jersey, like, manufacture your own CDs and shit. I'm like, nigga, and the streets taught me, like, okay, it's like buying, you know, I don't want to go too far to the left, but it's like fucking buying a house. Like, you break that motherfucker down, you know what I'm saying? You buy that shit for $800 back in the day, and break that shit down to fucking $2,000 in dimes.
Hey, bro,
and
I get you on that because I was selling CDs like crack. You hear me? My CDs was $10.
$10 a pop.
$10
you know what I mean?
a pop.
You already know 1,000 CDs, $10,000.
Yeah, then we took it down to $5. Then we really was smacking them in the head. I understand that. Like, I had quit selling drugs to rap. You feel me? Like, I started selling my CDs like crack. You feel me? Like,
hey, Clay, let me ask you this. What? I remember. I think like in the 90s, that's when I knew who Clayway was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What was one of your songs, like your songs that your notable songs that put you out there where people started knowing who Little was? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I had a tape. I had a 2-song tape called 850 and Native Sons. And I was selling them for like $5. I manufactured them from disc makers. And I was just, back then I was already moving in the streets in the 245. So it was a no-brainer. I put it like this: every time I made a sale, I sold a tape. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I mean, you call me and I pull up and you got some shit. I just present you the tape. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I sold you the tape, and I was moving that, and then I got the spot on North Avenue and Howard Street. It's still there on the corner of that building right there. We had put a little studio in the back. It was like we had pool table, the stage, and that's when we started, like, it was called Underworld Productions back then, but we started moving right then and there, man. We was fucking selling food, pictures, goddamn charging to get in, charging $200 a block session for studio time, and that's when we started moving. And I was still in the streets, but I always, you know what I'm saying, I always was trying to do the music shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And back then it was cool, like, you know, what I can say about back then is local rap niggas wasn't really respected, but they wasn't getting killed neither. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it wasn't really fly to say like, yo, I rap and be more back in the day, because that was considered some New York shit. You know what I'm saying? But so a nigga just did it. But man, the motherfucking girls would come out, the fellas would come out, the crew was there, and we just started moving. I would say that's where I started moving on my own without Cam Jam and all of them. I just kind of broke off because Cam was like my big brother. So Cam, he was older than me. He ran with Word from the Northeast crew, so he always had my back. And back then, you know, because I was a little nigga, it was older niggas who, you know, they'll take advantage of you, like, or get at you. You know what I'm saying? You needed that, you needed that muscle to be like, nah, shorty cool, don't fuck with him. He, like, you know what I mean? Because they're just, you know what I'm saying? You get your party, nigga might walk off with your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but it was always love. We did parties at the Rack, at the Weeds, you know, shit like that. And we just started moving back then. And I used to hear rap niggas from B-more on the radio freestyling all the time. And I just used to be like, yo, I was in the streets and I would be listening in the car like, man, these niggas, they nice and they dope, but they don't got no product. And everybody know product is that's it.
Yeah, that's
you gotta have product. You gotta sell something.
Exactly.
Like,
you got, it's just like, you gotta make the whole package ready to go and sell.
Yeah, it's gotta be right. Because if you ain't capitalizing, what you doing?
Right.
And it was like everybody at that time was trying to get a deal, and in the streets. And I'm like, yo, you know, a fucking package CD is, like you said, $10. But when I was doing it, you could put it in Sam Goodies for $14.99.
Wow.
Right? And Sam Goodies did a consignment form where they would actually send you $9.99 and they would take the $4.99. So the checks be coming in the mail. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you notice,
no more.
They don't even got the record stores, period. You get what I'm saying? Kids today don't even buy records.
I think that's...
So
they don't even know what a record is now.
I think
they don't even know what that shit is.
That really affected the music industry when they took the CDs out of it, because they got everything digital now.
Yeah, it's a small open sesame. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like with the CDs, and they even taking it out of the cars too. You know what I'm saying? Because they took the
CD players is not coming in new cars. Yeah, they don't come in new cars.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I'm at the dealer getting the car. I got a whole bag full of CDs because I was collecting them. I got everybody's shit. You hear me? The dealer was like, "You don't got Bluetooth?" I was like, "Nah." He was like, "Man, we don't put CDs in cars no more." I was like, "What?" I was hurt, yo. I had all these CDs.
Yeah. My kids taught me that. My kids taught me that they didn't pay for music. That's how I learned.
Yeah.
Like, they was like, "Why are we gonna pay for that, Daddy?" I was like, "What?" Like, and that's why I don't really focus. I mean, I know, you know, some of my music is still online, whatever, but I don't really fuck with the Spotify's and shit like that, because to me they're like another entity of the record labels, meaning like you telling me, motherfucker, like I need to get 1,500 spins to get like 0.003 cents. Like, nigga, that ain't no motherfucking money. I'm not about to waste my time to fucking make and you making millions of dollars on your platform. So that let me know, like, yo, we need to create our own fucking
because it's like people be complaining.
Like
people be complaining about the music industry not doing this and that and that. They could have rigged the whole system that way to go that way. You feel me? Like,
nah, cause they losing. But the thing is like these kids, they be so excited that they got something on Spotify or they got something on this and that. When in reality, you getting raped the whole time because you putting in more. You got to put in more to effort, more in order to get a little bit out. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get like 1 million views, 1 million hits.
We need to create the Spotify's. We need to be into more of tech. We need to create the sites that everybody going on. That's where the money at, not the fucking Spotify's and don't get it twisted. Now, I do see an advantage of that because, you know, back in the day, if you couldn't get on the radio, you really couldn't get heard. So that the internet is a big plus.
Yes.
You know, but like I tell my kids, the internet ain't shit if you don't value it. If you're not really getting the proper information that you need, you're wasting your time. Like if you looking at a motherfucker just get smacked on the internet all day, you really ain't learning nothing.
Yeah.
But if you actually taking, millionaires and shit like that, they go to, even millionaires today, they still go to seminars and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, you don't gotta sit in a physical seminar. You can fucking sit online and get some game from a nigga who already did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
on there right now.
It's on YouTube. You can get all, listen, I try to explain this to my people. I say, look, when I started Clayway Records, I had to pay a fucking lawyer $250 an hour to start my fucking record label, to trademark it, to article incorporation. And back then, you had to go to that building down on Pratt Street in Lemoore, right? The state building, right? Yeah. I ain't know shit about that, right? Fee. You had to go pay that fee. But now you can go right online. You can get a fucking EIN number, which is your business number, for free. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So the internet is great if you use it as a great tool. But at the same time, it is a lot of fuckery on there, and it's a lot of shit that niggas, if you just watching a motherfucker shake their ass, which I do like ass shaking. Bullshit.
For sure.
Every time I get on Instagram, there's some ass shaking on that motherfucker.
And I'm sitting there like, how the fuck did I even get connected with this motherfucking girl?
Right. I'm like, wow. Like, why is you doing this early in the morning, girl? I just woke up. Like, your ass
you
is
cooking eggs and shit,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Nah, I definitely feel you.
Yeah, that should be crazy,
sure.
bro. Like, I had made a post. I was like, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of seeing y'all asses in my news feeds. What y'all cooking today? You feel me?
Right,
like, y'all cooking? Y'all never be cooking. Y'all be shaking asses every day.
Oh man, and listen, I don't be on social media that much. I do try to stay on it, just to stay up on it. But when I do get on it, it's just what you said. Like you see some girl on there, and she's shaking her ass, and I see like, god damn, she get more views than a goddamn Jay-Z or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the only way they get views, when they sell sex, bro. There's no other way around it, and they're addicted to it. To me, I think they're addicted to it, because I scroll past. I like it, but I scroll.
Or you just get into the business of it and be like, here, shake your ass to my music. Here go a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they want. That's what they want. They want that. They want somebody to be like, damn, shorty, you thinking in the motherfucker, come over here, get on this and that. Let me fly
it's
you
a different time, man. It's a different time. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta think, like,
too much.
When we was independent, right? Like the radio was almost like the internet, right? So everybody didn't have the opportunity to be on the radio, right? So what we learned in that, and let me just go back a bit. When a nigga was in the street with a nice car and he was fresh, he was looking good, he was clean, you got money in your pocket, right? The women was on you, the girls was on, right? But you never like, well, let me not say never, but it took a minute for me to transaction to like, damn, some of these women like me because they hear me on the radio. Like that shit was mind blowing, because I come from the era where
it was the mint coats.
It was right. You get what I'm saying? It was the nice cars and shit like that. So I didn't even like, damn, right? Because you heard me on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
but
easy?
I was back. Back then it was.
Right.
But like I read a book, right? By Donald Passman, and what he said, he was an entertainment lawyer, and what he said was, he's like, believe it or not, everybody wants to be in the entertainment business. He said, from athletes to doctors to lawyers, they all want to be in the entertainment business. I was like, damn. So when you started seeing women who they had nice careers, making good money, but they was attracted to the nigga on the radio. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't even gonna get into details, but some of the shit I seen, because the nigga was on the radio was goddamn unbelievable.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Look, I found out that on my first studio I ever had. Like, damn, like, this all you gotta do is have a studio?
Studio?
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if you like me, I know that motherfucking mic boom seen many a things.
You already know.
Can I stay tonight? No, real
shit.
Right.
I'm like, damn, you don't even gotta say nothing. You just open the door and
oh man,
they like, you
know
know
what I mean?
I wanted to do it right here. I always dreamed about it.
On top of the machine. Like, bitch,
right.
the fuck you can't do that? Get out of here.
Let's go.
It was new. It was new. Like you didn't understand it until you seen the shit. Like,
right.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, you have a nice car and the motherfucking girl get asshole naked in the car.
Right.
You be like, what the fuck? She like, this my dream car. And you be like, this right here is your fucking dream car? You know what I mean?
Right. That's some real shit right there.
Yeah. And I'm trying to tell you, like, yo, it was just some other shit, man.
Right.
It was a different time, man.
Right.
Even in Atlanta, right? Because, you know, I got a little age on me now, so it's funny where me and my cousin, he had chilling with me. We were just talking about Freaknik 96, the first time we came to Atlanta. And, you know, I live in Atlanta now. Right. But at the age I am, it's like, damn. I talk to niggas that be like in their early 30s, and I'd be like, yo, you remember Club Kaya's? When we used to leave Club Kaya's and go to 112, and the niggas would be like, nah, man, that was before my time. And I'm like, god damn, how the fuck I'm in another city and I know more about the shit than the nigga dude that's from here? You get what I'm saying?
That nigga must have been young and all that.
Because he was young, you know what I'm saying? So, you know. You don't experience that shit until you experience that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this: was it your transition from Baltimore to Atlanta? Was it hard? Did it take you a long time to like get comfortable there, or was it just easy sailing?
No, it didn't, because for one, I was traveling before I moved to Atlanta, so I was moving around anyway. You know what I'm saying? So when plus I was coming to Atlanta actually I didn't buy. I had a townhouse back in 2004 that I got in Atlanta. And let me tell you this story. I can tell you this story now.
Okay.
My man, he right there sitting on the couch. Shout out to him. Turtle. Rizzo over there too. Turtle, me and Turtle we rented 2 townhouses in Atlanta back in 2004. As you know, that's when Big Meech was down here doing his thing.
Right.
So we just seen the money in the town, like, what the fuck is these niggas doing? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Anyway, you know, I'm gonna limit my conversation, but, you know, Turtle got the townhouse first, and he said, look, man, you need to get down here. And I said, what's going on? He said, nigga, if you don't make 10 grand the first week you down here, I'll fucking throw you a stack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, they're moving like, and we already got the place, but this how God worked. I was in B-More, at the time, going around to all the high schools, talking to the kids about staying out of jail, staying out of trouble, right? And I'm like, man, I already signed on. I obligated to this dude. He want me to speak to the kids about staying out of jail and prison and shit like that.
Respect.
He's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And, long story short, feds came and grabbed my people's turtle. Right?
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, it's a limited conversation, so you got to fill in the gap.
Yeah, we got
But, the feds told Turtle, look, man, take this 2 years, or we're going to keep watching you. And, you know, if we catch you, we're going to go ahead and max you out. He said, fuck, give me the 2 years. But in that process, they was following niggas to the club. I used to go to the car wash on Milton and North Avenue. And when I left, they was like, yo, I came back like a week later. It's like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? I said, what you talking about? I said, feds were just down here They was asking us all about you. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no motherfucking fans. He's like, yo, I'm trying to tell you. So to make a long story short, me being at the school, starting to the kids about staying out of prison is what kept me out of trouble. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And when they dug into my resume, because they asked him, like, you know, he right here right now. They asked him, like, yo, what is he doing? He's like, yo, he got the CD out. I had the takeover out at the time. He's like, he got the takeover in the stores. He's like, yeah, you can go look in the store. They're like, yeah, we see it, the CDs in the store, and we see him selling them out his car, but what else is he doing? He's like, yo, that's all I know. Shout out to my man. He took that on the chin. You get what I'm saying?
On some soldier shit. Salute.
Right.
Yeah,
salute.
you know what I'm saying? And by the grace of God, our niggas still here. We still cooking out in the garage, lighting the grill up. Bottles, you know?
Yeah. Right. I'm champagne, yo.
Way down there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga great be on his way down there.
You are right.
You know what I'm saying?
I be popping that champagne like I won a Super Bowl. You feel me?
Hey, Lil, let me ask you this. A lot of Baltimore niggas be coming down to Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? Do you be ever linking up with any of these? You know what I mean? Any of the Baltimore artists? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I bumped into Bless, the dude Bless.
Okay.
Years ago. And he was just like, Clayway. And I looked. And he was like, anyway, to make a long story short, we linked up. We recorded songs. I put them down with my man. We hit the studio. We did songs. So yeah, be more niggas do come down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I like, it's not just ATL. If you really look, Charlotte, Dallas, Houston, a lot of people are moving to a lot of these places.
Right.
But a lot of niggas that come from B-more, one thing that I like about niggas that come from B-more, they're actually trying to do better for themselves.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because B-more is a poverty-stricken town, man.
It is.
And
Yeah.
and
This
and
bitch
I
a
love
spider
B-more. Yeah, I love my people
They
in
just went up on
B-more.
gas prices too.
No, they doing that all over the country. You know what I mean? But
This nigga said they done went up on gas prices.
Because niggas ain't got
But we
that
know
money,
B-more is
complain
what
about that
B-more
shit.
is.
Niggas
You
gonna be like, what? I
get
gotta
caught
pay
up in the
$5
life.
for this gas? Like,
You get
niggas
caught
black
up
people
in the
gonna be
life. You just
complaining,
caught
bro.
up in the life. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we know Baltimore is. So if you want to be in Baltimore, that's what you got. But if you want to like adjust and get better, that's what you got to do. You got to get away from this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
because they limited the opportunity.
Right.
I don't know, bro. I always felt like if I ever got rich, I'd always stay here because they need an influence. You know what I mean? Like, if you leave, they don't have no influences.
You gonna get stuck right to
Like
that
when I
spider
was
web.
coming up, we always had influences. Like the niggas with the cars. Like I used to see niggas with the cars.
But what
and
they
shit like
was
that.
they was all drug
And
dealers
they was
though.
the influences. You feel me?
They
Like,
wasn't the influence. They just was
Hey,
showing
listen,
you something that
listen,
you wanted
let
to
me
get.
tell you this. Let me
Fast
tell you
money.
this.
It wasn't the influence.
God put you in the world, though. He didn't just put you in B-more. He put you in the world, and he ain't give you no limitations and say that you have to just stay in B-more. You got to go experience other people's cultures, other places on the planet. It's a whole world, right? And they got it set up to where you can fucking jump on the plane, right? Jump off the fucking plane, jump in the rental car, and drive to the hotel. It's already set up for you to move around the globe.
No, we gonna drive though, bro. We ain't doing the plane shit. We gonna drive.
shit, I got on the plane. It wasn't that bad, bro. You ain't been on there yet? Like, I've been on the plane.
Hey, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of different culture from here, from there.
It's nothing, man. It's nothing.
It's not bad, bro.
You need that.
Right.
You need that. And listen, I always felt like I went back to school maybe 10 years ago, right, to Ashford University. I always felt like, yo, as a street dude, right, if I learned both sides of the spectrum, meaning the street shit and the business shit,
You're gonna be dangerous.
I was unstoppable. Right? You understand what I'm saying? Because listen, I could learn what you know, but you can't learn where I'm from.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I say B-more niggas is very intelligent. And I used to watch a lot of documentaries, and I always seen like FBI agents be on there like, you know what? If he decided to run a Fortune 5 company, he would be successful. So I always made the correlation like, you know what, yo? It's some fucking truth to what these motherfuckers is saying.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I say B-more niggas is smart. But the problem is we in survival mode. The problem with survival mode is you not in thriving mode.
Yeah.
They two different things. When you thrive and survive, they two different things.
Yeah, you can't do
You know what I'm
both.
saying?
My brother told me a long time ago, he, rest in peace to him, but he said only the strong survive. You feel me?
But
Yeah.
that's the point. He said, so
Only
you
the
can't
strong.
be in survival mode all the time. So you can either survive or you can thrive. You can't do both
You
at the
can
same
thrive.
time.
Yeah. Right.
It's no way.
Because
So
when you think about paying your rent, yeah, when you think about paying your rent or you gotta feed your babies, nigga, you willing to do any motherfucking thing.
Yeah,
right.
You understand?
Yeah, keep that
But when
smile on
you
their face and keep food in their stomach. Yeah, boy.
yeah, you willing to do anything, but when your bills is paid, right, and you got some time to sit back and reflect, you got time to think. And thinking is one of the things that all you gotta do is to thrive is think.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sit back and contemplate on your next
Trying to
move.
figure
Make
it out.
Your best
How
move.
can I break the code? You feel me? Like, how can I break this motherfucking code to get what I want? You feel me?
Hey.
I definitely
Yeah.
understand.
Hey, Lil,
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch the tempo up for you. I got a real serious personal question for you, bro.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out when you was gonna hit nigga Draco up in his inbox, like, yo, come jump in this film and shit.
Oh shit. So you on the acting tip?
Hey, yeah, I'm trying to throw it all, yeah.
Duh. Kick that shit up right into your head. You know what I mean?
Hey, you in every motherfucking thing, you hear me? I'm trying, hey.
I look like damn
You doing a lot of boss moves though, bro. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know, you ever need a little light skinned crazy nigga, I'm here for you. Just call me, let me know
man.
I'm there.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Look, you know, the acting shit is I think niggas that rap and that's in the music game, for me, right? Just for me now, from my perspective, they some of the best niggas that you can get. Cause you know why? A nigga that rap remember his lines.
Exactly.
Right. You get what I'm saying? So me and the director used to have a little thing where he like, yo, why you just be hiring these actors and shit? And I said, look, man, cause I know a lot of niggas with opportunities that all they need is the opportunity.
Right,
so
right.
let's just go ahead and give it to the niggas who we know who if a nigga we know for sure a nigga that can perform, a nigga that rap, nigga that record, that nigga remember his lines.
True.
You know what I mean? These motherfuckers with these big bios and I worked on this, man, and I'm not trying to knock them or nothing like that, but I'm just saying I like rap niggas because they just perform. They naturally perform.
Yeah, that authenticity.
They're not scared of the camera. Yeah, they used to be doing video. They used to be in front of a crowd. So when they get in front of these cameras, they not nervous and they know their lines and it just worked out better. So that's, if you notice, I know a lot of niggas that if you've seen some of the movies, you might not know them for rap, but most of the niggas I fuck with, most of them got something to do with rap.
Right.
Yeah, Ice-T,
you know what I mean? So
Ice-T was a rapper, and then he went.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Will Smith, Ice Cube, LL, all them niggas is because they used to perform.
Right.
So they don't get nervous when the motherfucking camera on or whatever. They videos and all that shit, interviews. That shit kind of prep you to do that shit. Even that's why I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Acting cool, but as I got older, the process is the thing that I don't really. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's still cool, like when the movie done and it's put together. It's a lot of work, but the fucking process is just like, God damn,
Man,
it's a lot of weight.
Be a great actor, me personally.
So are you gonna ever do a project in Baltimore?
I just did the Unplug.
Oh, the Unplug.
About 2 years ago, I think.
I was watching Unplug.
Unplug is on Amazon Prime. Well, it's on Tubi TV right now. Okay. But it's on like a bunch of other sites like Pluto TV, Apple TV, but Unplugged. And that was on the fly, like that was on some running and gunning shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just did that. Yeah, Unplugged. That was on some running and gunning shit. Now, the latest project we did, Hotlanta, that was more of a scripted. Like, let me contact all the actors that I want to be in there, send them the script, see how they make out, and we went on and done that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, and Unplugged, and I'm glad that you said that because Draco, because Hotlanta is a series, so we trying to figure out, like, okay, because it's called Hotlanta, so we have to get more scenes, you know what I'm saying, about Hotlanta.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was a little skeptical because I said, man, I got Atlanta niggas in it, but if you know anything about Atlanta in 2022, everybody from Atlanta today not from Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I had a couple homies that I know from Atlanta, like, yo, you know, that's what's up. And I thought they was gonna be on some like, yo, you got niggas that ain't, but it was the opposite. It was like, nah, man, that shit is cool. I know shorty, whatever. I was like, okay, it's working out. And like you said, that's why I like the series, because it's unlimited. We can take niggas from here, from there. Like, I might, don't just say that to me, because I'll fuck around, call you. You know what I mean? Be like, yo. You know what I'm saying?
You want to connect them.
Nigga be right on the way, you heard me. Make the call, nigga on the way, you heard me.
Yeah, no, we definitely need that. You'd be surprised. That's one thing I love about B-More too. B-More niggas is horny. What I've learned in Atlanta, and I'm not trying to disrespect Atlanta at all, but it was just like, damn, you know, I would talk to niggas and I'm like, yo, I need this for this, whatever. They like, they wasn't really interested into it. Like, I'm like, it kind of shocked me, because like niggas where I know where I'm from, they hungry. They're ready to get to it. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. Trying to kick the door down out there, man. Like,
yeah. Niggas are like, yeah, you want to do a movie? Okay, no doubt, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are even flying on their own ticket and make that shit happen.
For sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I told you, nigga, we gonna hop behind this wheel and be on the way down there. Just give niggas the word. Yeah.
So we trying to definitely come up with the rest of the episodes, the Hotlanta, figure out which direction we're gonna go. We just needed to drop the pilot and realize if they really liked it, if they was into it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now we see that they into it, they fuck with it. We continue on.
Right. I got a question for you, brother.
Okay.
When I was in Atlanta, it was so many women down there. Is it still the same?
Oh man, what you say?
Is it still
like my
the
nigga
same?
From Mississippi say, what
I was
you
falling
say,
in love every fucking 5 minutes when I was down there.
Oh man, look, I got a woman, so I can't say too much.
Oh, I don't want to get you in trouble. Chill. Just chill.
They love Baltimore niggas though, don't they?
I don't want to get you in trouble, bro. You ain't gotta get in no trouble. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't trying to get you in no trouble. But I know they down that motherfucker, bro. I is down that motherfucker.
I'm trying to motherfucking tell you. I'm trying to.
Oh my God. All over the world. They coming from all over the world on down that motherfucker, bro. Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Oh my God. I wish I lived
there. Hold on, listen. I went to a studio, right? Shout out to my man Squirrel Wide, right?
Shout out to
Squirrel Wide connect me with this nigga named Brad. Brad was down here on the radio. So Brad was like, yo, come through. I came through the Brad studio up on Old National, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the studio, Brad in the session. So I sit down like, okay, I'm gonna wait till we finish the session. I'm reading the fucking magazine. There's a nice older lady next sitting to me. So I say, hey, how you doing, man? You know what I mean? And I'm looking like, man, she nice, but I ain't tripping or nothing. So I get to read my magazine, and Brad tapped me like, yo, you don't know who that is? I said, nah, who's that? He said, you don't know who that is? I said, nah. He said, nigga, that's Thelma. I say, Thelma.
Thelma from Good Times?
Thelma from Good Times?
Thelma from Good Times? I say, nigga, I got the hugging on Thelma and everything.
You was hugging on Thelma. You was loving on Thelma. Like, hey, Thelma.
I'm still in love with Thelma.
Hey, that's every nigga dream right there, Thelma.
And she was still looking good.
She looked like my mother. I can't even let her like that. She like my mother.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah, hey, listen. Yeah. All I can say is, yeah.
Stay is down there, bro.
Hey, yo, when I come down, we gonna have to go hit your studio up, bro.
Man, we man, I couldn't, yo.
We can do a repeat, get a repeat in there.
Man, they can throw a party or something to all the ladies come out.
Man.
Hey, bro, we ain't gonna hold you too much longer, bro. But I want to know.
You good, man.
All right. I want to know what you got going on right now. You got any projects coming out? Any movies coming out? Anything like that?
Yeah.
Man, I need everybody to check that Hot Atlanta and that Unplugged, right?
Okay.
We definitely, like I said, the Hot Atlanta, that's a big project because it's a series.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we definitely, we definitely got to keep that moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I got other businesses. That's what hold me up. And my other businesses is making money. So you got to remember, like, hold up. Like, do I take time? You get what I'm trying to say? Take time to...
What's those other businesses? You got a clothing line or...
Nah, man, I got a trucking company.
Oh, man, that's
still
awesome.
got Clayway. Still got Clayway Records. I still got Clayway Casting. I got Clayway Transportation, which is the broker company.
Man, we multitasking, brother.
Yeah, I mean, man. You gotta have 10 houses. You gotta have 10 houses for all 4 seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you gonna make some money,
say it again,
man,
brother. You gotta have
you know what I mean? 10 houses for all 4 seasons, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, if you gonna get it, you know what I'm
that.
saying?
Odie got like 3 or 4 of them. I gotta get 10.
Nah, but you got one more than somebody else gonna have. You know what I'm saying? So that's long as you on moving. That's
as long as I'm prospering.
Man. Yeah. Take care of your business, man. Take care of your family. That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you how this nigga Clayway be moving around, right? He don't even remember this shit. I'm over my baby mother house. I'm ready to pull up and grab this little nigga right here. Yeah, this nigga come riding through in the truck and shit. And I'm looking at this nigga. I'm trying to figure out who this nigga is, but I know who it is. You feel me? But I'm like, nah, this nigga all the way down there somewhere. Yeah, me. This nigga be creeping, yo. Like, just be catching them, you feel what I'm saying? Yo, he came out of nowhere and shit. You know, I already built my P's and Q's. Right. Like, nigga crazy. Like, yeah, man. You definitely been on the move, yo.
Nigga say, I tell him I was there when I'm gone. You heard me. I'm gonna move like that.
Man.
I was down there last
We just be moving, man. You know what I'm saying? We just be moving out here. That's all it is, man. Enjoying life. Enjoying what we do. Spending time with family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No doubt. No doubt, man.
That's it, man. That's it, man. Golf first, family second, then we get the money.
I was telling my kids the other day, like, we a tribe. Like, you can't keep nothing from me.
Yeah, well, I know we gonna come down there and do that official visual with you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, let me tell you this. Let me give you this one, right?
Yeah.
My man RZA, right? That's where I'm at right now. I'm at my RZA. That's my blood cousin, but he from uptown
from the Wu-Tang?
as well. No, not from the Wu-Tang. My cousin RZA.
Oh, okay.
Right? Now, I ain't even think about that.
My man be everywhere. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, bro, you cuz with him?
Nah. I ain't even think about RZA. But shout out to the Wu-Tang.
Shout out to the Wu.
They my peoples too, right? I fuck with them, man.
I fuck with the Wu-Tang.
Extra shout out to Captain Don, and that's my dog.
Right,
He's
right.
actually in
Captain
Unplugged as well.
I met Captain Don.
Yeah, Captain Don is Unplugged. You know what I mean, on TV.
Yeah.
But RZA, he put together this thing every year around the 4th of July.
Okay.
He throw this big cookout.
Okay.
We just do it up, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, I got family in DC, the suburbs of DC, in Maryland, Bmore. Everybody fucking comes down this motherfucker around 4th of July.
You say
we
4th of July?
4th of July, we fucking do it up.
Yeah,
food,
we definitely
fireworks.
Make that move.
Yeah, man. So if y'all plan on coming down sometime, now the only problem is that it's hot as fuck.
I know, that's all good. I'm trying to cut out there, throw some Desado, all that, bro.
Yeah, man.
The J's gonna be like, he out here. They gonna start running and shit. I'll be like,
hey, man, let me ask y'all something, though. Man, let me ask y'all something. Because I'm out of the loop, right? What's happening in Bmore, man?
Oh, man.
What you want to know?
What's going on uptown,
what you want to know? You already know that murder rate high as a motherfucker already. Like, what you want to know?
Yeah. How the hip hop scene up there?
They moving, man. It ain't like how it used to be. Bro. It ain't like how it used to be. This younger generation, they starting to trying to work together. You know what I'm saying? They getting a little push. People starting to support what's going on.
People starting to come down
here. You know what I'm saying? Starting to come and sign. You got a lot of little names out here. These young kids. It's a lot of them out here, man. It's a nice little push. Like on some real shit. It's a nice little push down here, man. Finally. But see, the thing is, like I be telling these little kids is, what I be trying to tell these little niggas is, man, they gotta know where they come from. You feel what I'm saying? Like they gotta know the OGs and legends. You feel me? That's why you gotta go. I definitely had to hit you up, yo, and get you on the podcast, man.
OG. You always been my nigga though, man. Like,
already, bro.
I'm a laid back nigga. I think you more laid back than me though. Like you be on.
I be chilling.
You be chilling. I think the last time I seen Draco was when we did that radio interview. Rest in peace. What's my man name?
Oh man, rest in peace, my man Trees.
Tree. Yeah, man. Rest in peace,
I can say though, the scene down here have changed more heavily from club to hip hop. Like it ain't that much heavily club no more, but it's still club, but it's more hip hop.
All the clubs down there.
It's more hip hop like influence now. You get what I'm saying? Like that's a good thing to me, that the artist is actually getting more shine than, you know what I'm saying, than people saying that's the club music city. You get what I'm saying? Now they starting to respect the city a little bit as some real hip hop people coming out of here.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
it is,
good
man.
to hear, man.
Yeah,
Let me ask y'all another thing, man.
Ask on.
I mean, I'm old school, so I come from the radio era, man. What's the radio like, and like who making noise and who?
Hey, bro, let me cut you off real quick. I'm going to cut you off real quick. Look, I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. What the radio life like is what we doing right now. You hear me?
Okay,
that's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
And for since like even like that, Squirrel, he branched off with his Hooligan Express shit. So he doing this thing down here more. Basically, he more into the scene with what he doing. You get what I'm saying? Like he be there. He get people on the show. You know what I'm saying? He doing a lot of big things with it. Yeah. Like he really doing.
Okay.
Since he left 92Q and went on his own.
That's good to hear, bro.
It seemed like
I gotta
radio
get back in. I gotta get more in tune, man.
It seemed like the radio, I've been listening to the radio. I already don't be hearing them spin Baltimore artists like that. But only artists that they spinning is Rowdy Rex and I think I heard Money Jake album on there with the model song. that he got. I heard his song.
Yeah, but overall, they ain't. It's what we doing now. We support our own. You feel what I'm saying?
This 92Q just do with the
we ain't even
industry
talking and all that.
That's how I'm looking.
92Q is 92Q.
They do what the industry say do.
To answer his question, we the radio.
Yeah, we the.
That's good. Like, I mean, you know, I'm good. Look, like I said, congratulations to y'all fellas, man, for making this happen, and that's what's up. And look, I'm honored that y'all even reached out to me.
Hey, you know man, you're a legend,
man. You a Baltimore legend. You hear me?
Yeah.
I said,
we salute
it ain't
you
no T in it. You a Baltimore legend.
Though,
you feel what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, though, man. I appreciate that, man. Because when you're moving about in your day, being honest with you, you know, you're human at the end of the day. So you ain't even think about none of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm still fucking damn near catching a heart attack from letting my son drive me around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't even think about none of that shit. He's 17, man. You know what I'm saying? But I get him to drive me around, but you know how it goes, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me say something,
somewhere.
right? Let me say, this might be cliche when we say this, Joe. That's salute, big ups on that, you know what I'm saying? On a daddy tip, on a father tip, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Like shit like that is important, and niggas don't be knowing that shit important. That shit important. I'm gonna let niggas know that shit is important.
Yeah, we changing the game because we doing things that wasn't done for us when we was coming up. You feel me? So
breaking generational curses. You feel
that's
me?
the biggest thing right there. You feel me?
100%. One of the things about Be More, I didn't have my father with me. Hold up, Rick. Tighten up, Rick. This nigga looking like 2 Chainz and shit. Rick, I'm on an interview, my nigga. Hold tight for a second. This is the president of Clayway Records right here. Yeah, man, you good, my nigga. You good.
All right.
But
shout out to Rick.
My pops wasn't. Yeah, shout out to Rick Turtle. He down in Orlando now. He flew up to kick it with us. But pops wasn't there. But let me just give some props out to all the men that was around, like my uncles, my homeboys' fathers. They showed me a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I always want to mention Cam Jam because Cam Jam was like my big brother. That nigga kept niggas off of my back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not. Don't get it twisted. I'm not from the gun era. Even though I started carrying a gun at 14, I'm out there throwing hands at it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to throw them mitts.
But Cam kept a lot of niggas off my back that was way older than us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he put money up for us. He was there for us. Him and Mike Moses, gotta give him a shout. My man from New York, gotta give them props. But yeah, man, you know,
right?
It's love, man. Like I said, it was a different time, and I know some of the cats today might not understand the way we talking,
right?
Because Be More in 2022 is a different world. But yeah, man, I listen, man. I tell you the truth. I tell my kids. At the time I grew up in Baltimore, hold up. I say Baltimore because, you know, when you say Baltimore, you say, where you from?
Hey, bro, I swear I was great. I swear I was great correction, yo. You caught it, though.
Yeah,
go ahead.
But look, when you outside of Be More, right, you gotta say that because they be like, what? What do you say? I be like, Baltimore, man.
I already say, hold on, I don't mean to cut you off, bro. But look, go ahead, you caught it.
Right. But that was the best fucking place I could have ever grew up in.
Right.
That shit taught me shit that I'm telling you, you can't learn from no fucking book, man.
Right.
Nah, you can't.
That's why we can go anywhere. We can go anywhere and adjust to fit in to move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Because we learn how to move accordingly here. You feel what I'm saying? So.
And look, shout out to Annapolis. Right. I know Be More and Annapolis is not really connected, but I'm connected with those niggas down there, right? Okay. And let me tell you something.
Annapolis, Maryland, though, they
Annapolis, Maryland. Hey, I know some solid dudes down there. Hey, listen to me. Them niggas was getting money. You understand? 25, 30 minutes away. I gotta shout out them because them niggas really supported us too. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So shout out to them. I know B-More and Annapolis on a whole we not intertwined, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about the guys that I know. Was it Rara, Fats, goddamn, hold up, Frog, Omar, just get them niggas some shouts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Annapolis.
They some real, they don't get their props, but they supported us, man.
Okay.
They got G3, KK, rest in peace to KK. Yeah, them niggas, man. Shout out to them niggas down there, because them niggas, man. When I tell you, they niggas that B-More may not know about. Them niggas be getting some real bread down there, man. I'm talking back in the day. I ain't talking about, I don't know about who there now.
Right.
Bywaters, 20, Eastport, all them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Uptown, everybody Uptown too, man.
Man, they
You know what I'm saying?
that's through there.
Right. Salute Annapolis, man.
Because
Nah,
them
they
niggas
got a
was
couple
rolling with
real
us
ones
too.
down there. They got a couple real ones down there.
Man. Listen. Them niggas put some food on their plate, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, yeah.
Already.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Pioneer City, all them niggas,
Yeah,
man.
Pioneer City, sir.
Yeah.
I ain't never been there.
Pioneer, they dangerous down there.
You know, in B-More, we always, back in the day, if a nigga was from the county, we ain't really give him his props.
Right.
But I'm gonna try to tell you, when I start moving around, hey, I'm trying to tell you, man, them niggas they might not have been moving like us. Like, I used to bug out, like, yo, y'all niggas don't even lock your fucking car doors and shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But then be in a party, a nigga bump into me. I'm like, yo, what's up with this nigga, man? Nigga just bumped into me.
Yeah.
And they be looking like, okay, he bumped into you. But
Yeah,
it was a whole
knocked the
nother
nigga
world.
off,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Where I'm from, like, nigga, that mean the nigga got a problem with
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
But back then, it was like, nah, he really just bumped into you.
It's some soldiers down there. I used to fuck with this little white bitch, little thick white bitch down there, and she introduced me, you know what I mean, to some of the gang down there. It's definitely a couple soldiers down there, for real.
Hey, look, man, I want to do this too, man, because I never did this. But I want to shout out to Peter O'Neal too, man. This Peter O'Neal kept me out of prison for years. You understand?
That's what's up.
Shout out to Peter O'Neal, my attorney from Uptown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, like,
Shout him out.
like,
He black
that's all
or he
I'm
white?
gonna say. He white, but the strings he pulled, it didn't even matter.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? He nigga kept me, and like, it's the reason I'm talking to you right now. Kept a lot of us up out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, salute
you understand?
Salute him.
He wasn't a Warren Browns. He ain't had a Murphy Brown.
Oh man,
name
fuck
and
a
shit
Warren
like
Brown.
That.
Yeah, Warren Brown, whack the shit.
Warren Brown,
but I mean,
trying to send niggas
I'm talking about the lead attorney.
Yeah, I gotta give cats like
Look
that
him
some
up on
props,
YouTube,
too.
lead attorney.
You know what I'm saying? He might be retired today. I don't know, but
already. No, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Definitely.
He kept my feet on solid ground and free.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And look, gotta appreciate that and salute that all day,
man.
for real.
Yeah, man. And once again, shout y'all out. Like I said, man, to the utmost respect that y'all even call and acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because we dinosaurs. So
hey, look, let me tell you
something.
Ones
that come before us don't even really acknowledge.
Let me tell you something, bro. Niggas who doing music now, these artists doing music now, they gotta know where they come from. Me, I'ma pay homage, you know what I'm saying, to the niggas who paved the way for when I came through and shit like that. You're a legend. You're a staple in the city. You feel what I'm saying?
I appreciate
and if they don't know, they gonna know now.
Man, if they go on YouTube and watch you, they'll see that you already did what they done tried to do or trying to do.
Exactly.
You done it, and set it to the side.
That's definitely a blessing to hear from y'all. But you know, for me, from my window, all I see is my son. You know, my son, I'm like, man, look, man. I tell him, like, look, man, I was once your age, you was never mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So take some game from me. You know what I mean?
Everything already. I did everything for you already.
And he still don't quite understand. Look, let me just give you this. I know y'all gotta go. My son said, Daddy, he said, I had on the Everybody Rapping album cover, I had a gray BMW, right? Mm-hmm. Which that's what I had when I was living in Atlanta as well. So he said, Daddy, and this was just recently, about 2 weeks ago. He said, Daddy, my teachers asked me, what did you do? I said, what you mean? He never told me this before. He said, they asked me what you do, Daddy. I said, when they asked you that? He said, when you had that gray car, right? I said, oh, yeah. So my son said, so Daddy, what did you do? Like, right? I said, what you mean? Right. Yeah, I said, what you mean? He said, well, how was you, taking care of us and paying for us? I said, I did whatever the fuck it took. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I looked in your eyes and I went out there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You feel me? Yeah.
Goddamn right. You know what I mean? I didn't even know. He didn't even tell me that back in the day that they was asking him shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he didn't tell me that.
Whatever the fuck I had to do to make sure.
Whatever I had to do, I was gonna put some food on the table and clothes on your back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say survival mode and thriving mode, two different things. Yeah. Survivor, we come out of B mode, we make it happen. But once you get to thriving, that's when you sit back and calculate your moves. Right. Like, okay, how I'm gonna do this? You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real shit. That's real shit.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I tell you, I always give props to B more, because B more niggas. I know niggas like niggas be killing, but nah, man, the niggas I know like Draco, I already knew you was a sharp nigga from way back. I know you like, nigga, how you know that? Nah, nigga, I know. Nigga, I seen you in the corner peeping. Like, you was watching. Like, nigga, you was on your square.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, I already know. So when you hit me, I was like, nah, that ain't even a problem. But real talk.
I definitely appreciate you coming on the show, bro. I really do.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate y'all having me, man. It was a pleasure to do it. Because, like I said, I'm here. We at the grill. We be cooling out, smoking, drinking. We be enjoying life, man. So for you to hit me right now, that was perfect timing. You know what I'm saying?
Already. Oh yeah, I wish we was down there, but check this out. We gonna be down there.
You will be
for part 2.
You will be.
I love to eat, man.
It ain't over, man. It ain't over, man. We got plenty of time. You know what I'm saying? And we got plenty of more, projects and stuff coming, man. But definitely check that Unplug. It's on Tubi TV. And if you got the Fire Stick, you can download Tubi TV, Tubi TV, Tubi TV for free. And right now, Hotlanta is on Amazon Prime.
Hotlanta, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Unplug is on Amazon Prime too, but now they charging for it. But you can watch it for free. You see, I'm giving you the game. You can get it for free on Tubi TV.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
Look, I done already paid for them. I done already paid for Unplug.
Shit!
But I said I'm a support. You feel me? So it is what it is.
Yeah, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
And look, go back and check those classics too, man. The Lil Melvin, Life in the Game.
Man, salute the Unc, man.
That's on Amazon. That's on
right there. Salute.
Yeah,
Lil Melvin, rest in peace, Lil Melvin.
Lil Melvin, rest in peace. That's on Tubi TV as well. It's on Amazon, but you got to pay for it on Amazon. But you can watch it on Tubi TV for free. You can watch the movie Raising Wolves. That's about the young niggas that came behind us.
Raising Wolves.
That was all right. I actually seen that joint right there. I like that
Raising Wolves.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I seen that.
Raising Wolves. That's on Tubi TV. Tubi TV, Raising Wolves is on Tubi TV, and Charm City, the classic. That's my first movie.
I just watched Charm City.
Yeah, that's my first movie. Shout out to Derek Prince, also known as Derek Thomas. Shout out to him, because that boy a beast with those cameras.
Yeah, it's Division ENT.
Division Entertainment. Yeah, man.
Salute.
Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody let me get this straight. Hold up. Shout out to O. Shout out to Derek Thomas. Shout out to my man D Money, Reds, Krills, Kristen Michelle, Gia, Mike Recca, Capadonna, Kelso. Shout out to everybody, man, that participated in those movies, man.
Yeah,
you know
man, definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need all the support you can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and make that shit, do that shit on your own, man.
Yeah,
like,
got to.
I'm starting to see that now. We need to do it on our own, because
and look, check
ain't
this
nobody
out.
gonna give it to you.
We got a documentary about my uncle Robert Clay, right? Let me just say that before I get off. Robert Clay, right? He's a little before us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Robert Clay had the 32nd Street Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
He had Shake and Bake, right?
It's Black History, even though Black History Month over. Go keep going, brother.
100%, right? Robert Clay is my father's brother, right? So Robert Clay owned a construction company.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting a lot of money. Like, that's the first time I seen a $10 million check on his wall, right? The first time, and I'm like, that shit blew my fucking mind, right? Built his own house, doing his thing. We doing shout out to Steve Janis. We doing a documentary. Well, let me not say we, because it's not mine, but we putting together a documentary that's supposed to be presented on Netflix about Robert Clay, right?
Hey, let me tell you something real quick, cuz. Let me tell you something. I was the youngest nigga in 32nd Street Plaza with all the motherfucking older dudes in that bitch getting it in. So I remember back when that shit was up, and I was the little young nigga in that motherfucker trying to get with all the older ladies, you feel me? The big homies used to get me in that bitch, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so I remember that 32nd Street Plaza life, that was that shit. Nah, salute.
Hey, Jacob, let me take you one further. I cleaned that motherfucker from top to bottom from my uncle.
Woo.
When I was I started at 12 years old.
Oh, you were serious then.
I had to stock the bar, stock the bins, clean the bar, the bathrooms, mop the dance floor, clean the mirrors, do dishes, wash them niggas' cars. They had me doing every motherfucking thing at that motherfucker when I was 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying?
You was in there getting it in, nigga. You learned how to hustle early.
That shit taught me. That shit taught me how to do my own shit. You get what I'm saying? Right. And I always say this, right? When we talk about B-More, coming out of B-More, I always heard about like Lil Melvin, Peanut King, and all of them. But when I got older, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Willie Adams and shit like that. But I said, hold up, man. I said, you know what? Robert Clay was getting millions of dollars legally, and don't nobody talk about this nigga. And he my people.
Right.
So it started to make me shift my mindset. Like, hold up, yo. All we really worship is hustlers. Which I don't knock a hustler. I really don't. I respect them to the 10th power, right? But I said it's more than one way to skin a cat. Because Robert Clay wasn't selling those drugs. You get what I'm saying? And even though I was in the streets, let me say this to the young cats, if any of them listening, I never enjoyed that shit. It was strictly about the money. We was fucked up back then. Wasn't no internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't like yo, they was trying to pay us $200-300 fucking dollars a week. Like, we couldn't fucking live off of that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick. So like, and that's that right there, yo. That's something that they really need to understand, because now, back then, niggas hustle to feed and survive.
To pay their bills. We pay that
now,
bill.
Niggas doing what they doing in the street just to get a name. You feel what I'm saying? Just to look 100%. Cool and shit. And that shit look dumb. Right. Like these niggas doing it backwards. That shit dumb as shit. But yeah, salute for saying that right there, bro. That's,
and listen, the whole point of hustling was to get the fuck out the street.
Right. That was
not
the whole,
to stay in that
there you
motherfucker.
Go. There you go.
You get what I'm saying? It wasn't to stay and dwell in. That was, nigga, We trying to get the fuck up out of this shit.
Yeah, it was a momentary situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
I'm here with the nigga right now that put me on. I ain't gonna go into that, Rick.
Shit, nigga, I hit Swiss Beats like, yo, open the door. I do the rest. You know what I mean? Open the door, I do the rest, yo.
Big bro.
Nah, this nigga standing next to me right now. I asked this nigga anything about the game before I jumped in it, right?
Yeah.
Head first. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get into that, but yeah.
But
like,
you know what? You
niggas
niggas still holding it down, so that's what's up. You feel me?
Yeah. Good nigga, bro. Man. Like I said, this nigga did straight up 2 years with the fans, and he ain't say shit.
Yeah. That's what's
Nothing.
up. Salute all day.
That's
Nothing.
solid. That's
right
solid.
here, right now. Hey, Rick, say what's up, Rick. Say what's up.
What up, brother?
Alrighty, what it do? Salute
you, brother. Salute you.
Yeah.
All day,
Nigga ate that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ate that. Like, so, yeah, salute to them niggas, man. Because then, you know, a lot of niggas not cut from that today.
Nah, that's real
shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
A lot of niggas not cut from that today, man.
No, they not.
We still here. We still in good health. Yeah. But look, man, I appreciate y'all. Much love.
Appreciate you too, bro. Before you get out of there, though, I need you to shout out all your plugs, how you can get in contact, how people can reach out to you, you know what I mean? And shit like that. I want to make sure everybody know how to get in contact with you, bro. Shout out all your plugs for me.
I'm on Instagram, Roger Clay. What is it? 7921. My fucking kids set that up for me.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook as Roger Clay. They shut me down under Little Clayway. I guess because I posted that shit that the police went to jail. On the paper. And shit.
Yeah, you know they wasn't playing with none of that.
But yeah, littleclayway@gmail.com, man. You can hit me, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Send me some shit, whatever. Make it you in doing movies or whatever. Shout me out. But Roger Clay 7921. I don't even know if I'm supposed to mention that 7921 shit, but it's on there. Roger Clay 7921 Instagram and Roger Clay on Facebook, man. I'll be honest, I don't even my Facebook shit. I mean, Twitter shit and all that shit. I don't even fucking know what that shit is. I'm on there, but I'm not as active. I'm not active every day, but I'm on there. When I get some free time, I'll check that shit out.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Little Clayway, that's all they gotta search for, and it's gonna pop
Clayway.
up.
Check the music out. Google Little Clayway. Check the movies. The Hotland on TBTV. Check the Unplug.
Make sure y'all go support that Hotland and Unplug.
Yeah.
Go support that
Unplug
homegrown, y'all. Homegrown.
TV, all that shit. The Life in the Game with Little Melvin. That's a great documentary. And it's not just about Little Melvin. It's a great documentary about the history of Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah.
Man.
I had a lecture.
You know, that was like the 125th Street of fucking Baltimore.
Yeah, the infamous Pennsylvania.
I got to get a lecture from Lil Melvin, so rest in peace him.
Big bro, so we brought you in, you know what I'm saying, with the trap beat. They want you, you know what I'm saying? So we great take you out to this joint right here. Go ahead and introduce this next joint for us, bro.
This joint called Work right here. Shout out to my man, Lil Mark. He from B-More, over there on the Alameda, but he been living out in Las Vegas for some years now. I did that track when I flew out there to connect with him. Shout out to Lil Mark. He produced it, featuring me, myself, Clayway, and you know that boy doing some big shit too. You know what I mean?
Already.
Shout out to Vegas, holla at him.
I want to hear that
all day.
Yo.
You talk too much, you're a little chatty. See, you a snitch singing like Patty. In 05, I had a blue caddy. I was pushing kush all in the alley. You can send the addy, I be coming fast. You was bullshitting, I was stacking cash. Me and Clayway burning on the grass. No forest fire, just blowing gas. No gas station, gotta wear a mask. Life is beautiful, Stacy Dash in the studio. Take you to class, spitting so hard, I can break some glass. From Baltimore, living with no hope. Got them white junkies that be sniffing coke. Got them black junkies that be hitting dope. Never fall down like holding ropes. Got them clown niggas that be making jokes. I'm a real nigga that be staying woke. Come to the city and you better not choke. If you fuck with me, then go and vote. See, I'm the one that's gonna get it done. When I got my gun, I can rock your boat. Get in the water and a shark come. Get me mad and a heart come. Come try me and see the outcome. X you out like Malcolm. I'll be gone until the night comes. See, you was wrong when I'm the right one. Money come cause I work hard. Nice house with a nice yard. Nice car with some nice rims. White tee with some butter Tims. In the morning I work. If you lazy don't work. You don't want that work. Every day I work. Make a play then it work. You want money then work. If you broke then work. If you hurt then work. In the morning I work. If you lazy don't work. You don't want that work. Every day I work. Make a play then it work. You want money then work. If you broke then work. If you hurt then work.
Clayway wanna know where the hit go. Yeah, niggas still rap, but I get dough. Get took off from the air, yeah, that's why I stay. But a nigga still rap for BMO. Motherfucker came straight from the East Coast. Touchdown Vegas Casino. Y'all niggas talk shit, but I'm out on the strip with a little nice mommy-cito. Blow him up to the track, yeah, he know. Cash and checks know how we go. Thought all you bitches and you snitches, y'all can't fuck with us, though. Y'all niggas was raised by Instagram. I was raised by OGs. Get money over here, get money over there. Flip that since way back 93. Pure nigga from the heart, it ain't hard to see. Nigga about his money, he's supposed to be. Yeah, nigga might rap or nigga might act. What the fuck y'all niggas want from me? Talk that shit when I ride the beat. Nice ass whip when I run the streets. I be getting cash out the ass when I dip dash. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me.
In the morning I work. If you lazy don't work. You don't want that work. Every day I work. Make a play then it work. You want money then work. If you broke then work. If you hurt then work. In the morning I work. If you lazy don't work. You don't want that work. Every day I work. Make a play then it work. You want money then work. If you broke then work. If you hurt then work.